So often when there's been a major tournament, especially when I was there, I like to go digging through the usage stats, and especially I tend to like to go to the very bottom of the usage stats and see what kind of weird Pokemon were only used once or twice and what people were doing with them. That's how I know that apparently I fought the only Alolan Raichu at NAIC. But I also like to scroll through the standings, see how my opponents did, what kinds of teams they faced, see what kinds of teams people I know faced. And I don't really remember the path that led me to finding this team, but it certainly caught my attention when I saw the Munchlax on it, and the rest of the pace did not disappoint. I'm not going to leak right now what this team does. We'll just get into the games in a second. But it was used at an AIC by a player whose name I didn't recognize, don't know anything about them, don't know what their process was to build this team. Whatever it was, they certainly caught my attention with it. As usual, I only have their open team sheet to go off of, so I don't know their natures and EVs, but I was, I think, pretty well able to make educated guesses with this team and come up with pretty reasonable spreads. And what else? This team went 1-8 at NAIC. Not the greatest showing in the world, but actually going to play best of one. And I think, and you'll understand why when you see how it works, I think it's probably going to be better as a best of one team than it is as a best of three team. So we might go better. We are going to play 9 games here, and maybe we'll go better than 1-8. Let's see how we can do. But yeah, definitely want to give this team a go. Let's get our first of 9 games here. I will accept open team sheets. We got an Urshifu, probably Rapid Strike, Shadow Rider Calyrex, Rillaboom, Clefairy, Incineroar, and Tornadus. Not the best matchup for Kyogre here. They have a faster restricted, they have grass priority from Rillaboom, they have a faster water type. Kyogre kind of gets beaten up in this matchup. It's also fake out bait. I do like the Chien-Pao, you know, the dark type into the horse and the ice type into the this, and I mean, you know the drill. The Ting-Lu is strong into Calyrex. Honestly, Munchlax and Snorlax are kind of reasonable into Calyrex too. I don't see much of a case for Dondozo. Dondozo can take some hits. I think I'm actually going to leave my restricted Pokemon behind this game, and I'm going to bring Chien-Pao, Dondozo, Ting-Lu, and let's go ahead and bring Munchlax to this first game here. We'll lead Calyrex Rillaboom against Chien-Pao and Dondozo. Fake me out here, but I'm just going to go ahead and Terra Ghost this Chien-Pao to dodge Fake Out and click its only move, Sheer Cold, to the Rillaboom slot, and we'll go for Dondozo's only move into the Rillaboom slot as well. It's Terra fighting Shadow Rider Calyrex. We dodged the Focus Blast, but they dodge our Sheer Cold, unfortunately. Well, let's just go for the same play again. Let's Sheer Cold the Rillaboom slot and Fissure the Rillaboom slot. And see where that gets us. They go for Grassy Glide into Dondozo. It does a lot of damage, and his Astral Barrage is probably going to knock Dondozo out, but it doesn't knock out Chien-Pao thanks to the Focus Sash. Do I land the Sheer Cold? I do not land the Sheer Cold, but here I get Ting-Lu in, and I'm actually going to switch Chien-Pao out for Munchlax, and I'm going to go for Fissure into the Calyrex slot this time. And his Grassy Glide doesn't do that much to Munchlax. But I go right for Terra Blast into Ting-Lu, and we miss the Fissure. Unfortunate. But we're just going to go double Fissure here. You know, trust the vision of the person who used this team at NAIC. And I really wonder what their thought process was. I'm not, you know, I wouldn't do this, but I'm not saying it's wrong. There are a lot of fine ways to play Pokemon. I'm just curious about how they got to this point. Unfortunately, I don't know them at all, and I can't ask. Alright, we missed a Fissure there. We'll get Chien-Pao back in. Unfortunately, it's slower than Calyrex, but we'll just try to Fissure and Sheer Cold here. Did Grassy Glide their own Calyrex? Okay, well, that gives us a chance to land a Sheer Cold. Let's go, we got them with the Sheer Cold. Okay, just gotta do that to 3 more Pokemon. Here's the Urshifu. Let's try to Sheer Cold hit. Oh, never mind. It was This team really did go 1-8 at NAIC, by the way. At least according to the stats. They got a win over an opponent in one of the late rounds. So hey, you just need the stars to align, and you know, it's like everyone says going into every tournament, you just need to hit your attacks. And you got a shot. This is a Terracotta team. I don't see many of those right now. But I'm just Champao again. You know what? I want weather control, so I'll bring Kyogre for the weather control. And then I feel like Tinglu and Dondozo are good into the Terrakion, relatively speaking. Okay. Yeah, I get the weather control here. Does Sheer Cold work on ice types? I think it might not, and I just brought 2 Sheer Cold guys. I'm just gonna double switch this turn, I guess. I don't know if Sheer Cold works on ice types. Maybe I should have just brought my four Fissure users and left Kyogre and Champao behind. I don't know. Oh, I'm so curious about how this team came to be, but I might never find out. Oh, they got me at the Freeze Dry into Dondozo. I can't even get around that with the Dragon Terra. What I can do is Terra Fairy Tinglu. I think that's reasonable here, and go Fissure. Maybe I should save the Terra for Champao, but Fairy Tinglu actually helps it a lot into these two and Rillaboom. Maybe even Terrakion to an extent, depending on its attacks. Okay, we missed both of our Fissures, but hey, let's try again. Maybe it'll work. Never know. Any given Sunday. Fortunately, it's Friday as I'm recording. That was fake tears. That's cool tech. Missed the Fissure. Well, let's find out whether Sheer Cold works on an ice type. I think it doesn't. Let's see. What are they thinking about? They know at this point what my team does. Okay, pivot the Kyurem out. So unfortunately I don't get to test Sheer Cold on an ice type here. I just missed the Rillaboom instead. And we miss it again. That's okay. I have a game plan. We'll just miss it again. All according to plan. And hey, that brings me Kyogre back in for free. And yeah, I get my weather back up. And we'll just miss some more attacks. See what that does for us in this game. They don't KO the Tinglu there. I thought they would. No, we just miss a Sheer Cold and Rillaboom. Knocks Kyogre out, and we miss a Fissure. Dude, wow. That's my opponent. I don't know what they mean by that, but... Alright, 0-2 start, just like happened to this team at NAIC. It happens. We got time to turn it around. We're gonna play 9 games. We got 7 more. Team sheets, of course. The Pelipper! You know what? Pelipper is not a great matchup for this team, unfortunately. This team has some issues with Pelipper. I'll leave Champao Kyogre again. Bring Dondozo and Dondozo and I bring Snorlax in the back. I don't think I brought Snorlax yet. My opponent rejected open team sheets, so I guess they feel like they don't need to see what kind of techs I've brought to win. But yeah, we'll see about that. Dodge a fake out, unless they fake that out, and we can't dodge it. Alright. Be a good time to land an attack, and we missed. Okay, from the way the animation, the look of the animation, I actually thought that it hit. That's pretty unfortunate right there, but you know, just try to get our offense going here. Try to throw off some big hits that the opposing team can't tank very well. Y card. We miss Sheer Cold, and we miss Sheer Cold. Okay. Well, at least the U-turn doesn't exactly do very much damage. I mean, if they're gonna play the Zamazenta like that, then let's try to get rid of the Urshifu first. See if they let me get some big hits on the Urshifu. What are they thinking about? Okay, coaching. That one definitely missed. That looked like it hit the Zamazenta. Zamazenta is just tanking all of these for its teammate, I guess. Well, we can try to. You know what? I'm gonna target the Zamazenta with the faster one and the Urshifu with the slower one. And if this works, we don't have to take a heavy slam. It doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, it happens. I missed both of them. But now I get Dondozo in with Unaware, and you look pretty silly because those attack and defense boosts are not going to do anything for you anymore. You look like a fool. You just can't stop these attacks coming from my Pokemon. Hey, we landed one. No. Okay, they didn't bring the Pelipper. That means that I don't really have to be all that worried about preserving Kyogre here. It's good. This is game 3, right? Oh, bad time to lose count. Yeah, see, that body press does so little damage. Thanks to the Unaware. And the Walk-On Berry doesn't save Kyogre, though. We missed Fissure. Now we get Snorlax in. Unfortunately, I've already used my Terra, so I can't take advantage of the Terra Poison here. And Snorlax. Don't think it'll take a body press. But maybe they'll try to body press Dondozo again. That worked great for them last time. Up to Rillaboom. Body press Dondozo. They did it. Okay. Miss. And miss. Okay. Unfortunate. What can you do? Sometimes you get hexed. That's just how it goes. Sometimes. Okay, we lose game 3. On to game 4. Another Shadow Rider team. And I'll play this kind of like the last one. Actually, I don't think there's much value in Dondozo here. I'm just going to bring Snorlax and Munchlax. Oh, and I meant to accept open team sheets, but my bad. Forgot. Okay. Don't really want Tinglu to take a beefy Icicle Crash or something here, so I'll Terrasilize it. Actually, I'm gonna get my Champao with Surging Strikes. Yeah, they don't pick up the KO. Gets saved by the roll at the end, and we get rid of the Urshifu. Let's go! There's the Icicle Crash. Well, not resisted, but not weak to it, and we landed an attack into the Champao. That is a strong first turn for this team here in game 4 of this video. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of the Calyrex here. It goes for Nasty Plot. We miss. Lose our Champao. Miss again, but hold on. Here comes Snorlax. They do have Sacred Sword, unfortunately, but let's just try to get rid of the Calyrex. It's their restricted Pokemon. It's a giant threat. Actually, no. You know what? No, I think the Champao is the bigger threat here. Let's try to get rid of that. Psychic. Fair enough. That's actually a reasonable attack. I don't know why I reacted like that to it. Oh my god, the Sacred Sword resisted, did nothing. We get rid of the Champao. Do we get rid of the Calyrex? No, not yet. Here's the Rillaboom back in. And I'm actually going to attack with Snorlax and swap to Munchlax. Try not to let the Tinglu go down. And Snorlax takes a lot from that +2 Psychic. Don't manage to get rid of the Calyrex here. But we'll double target it this turn. Okay, Snorlax goes down. Unfortunately, didn't have the Terra Poison available there. But we do get rid of the Calyrex, and it's just Rillaboom against Munchlax and Tinglu. This is winnable. We can do this. Fissure. Oh, come on, Munchlax. I need you to take a hit, buddy. Come on, Munchlax. No. Okay. Munchlax's last stand, but it didn't work out. 5 more games. Gotta get Munchlax that dub. This person only has 4 Pokemon, so I know what they're gonna bring. They're gonna bring Sceptile, Miraidon, Inteleon, and Amoonguss. 4 lizards. They really love lizards. So how do I beat lizards? I think I beat them with Tinglu. I think I beat them with Snorlax. I think I beat them with Chien-Pao, and let's bring Munchlax as well, because Dondozo's not that great here, I think. Tile, Miraidon, okay. Miraidon's a giant threat. Let's just double target it, try to get it out of here. Oh, Dragon Cheer somehow. I don't know if I knew that it gets that, but I mean, it makes perfect sense. They bring the Inteleon in, which would be a good chance to knock it out, except that we failed to do that, unfortunately. I think I'm put in a position where I kind of have to Terra the Tinglu here. They're going to Dragon Cheer again, aren't they? And you take advantage of Sniper. Yeah, I can't have Tinglu taking water and grass attacks. Unfortunately, that gets rid of its electric immunity, but what can you do? Terra Water, double down. A beefy Snipe Shot. So beefy, it did 21%. Inteleon's gone. So, hey, we got rid of that. Interesting avatar that my opponent has there. I don't know who... I mean, the character looks vaguely familiar, but I don't really know what's going on there. Try to get rid of the Miraidon before they run through me with some more critical hits. Unfortunately, the Tinglu is now vulnerable to electric attacks, but it takes that crit Electro Drift like a champ, and we won a game, knocking out both of their Pokemon in spectacular fashion. You love to see it. We're now 1-4. Can we get a second win in our remaining 4 games? This team went 1-8 at NAIC, but that was best of 3. It's a whole different game here. This person has 2 flying types, so I feel like I have to bring Chien-Pao and probably also Kyogre, even though it's not a great Kyogre matchup. Terra Flying Kyogre, actually still not good because they have Miraidon and Bug. What do I want to do here? Let's see what my team sheet looks like. Yeah, perfect. Couldn't have built a better team myself. Okay. Wait. I'll lead Tinglu, Snorlax, and I'll bring Chien-Pao and Kyogre in the back. Bring Snarl Superior. Hopefully get rid of Superior this turn and not worry about Tinglu's Terra. I guess they thought I would Terra there because they tried to drop its special defense. That or they don't know the Prankster Dark-type interaction. Superior sets up, but then, oops, it's gone, and they forfeit. That's 2 wins. We're 2-4, if I've counted correctly. We still got 3 more to play. We can still go positive. Oh man, let's go positive. Let's do it. Just gotta win 3 more. Okay, they got the Tornadus, so I need my Sheer Cold guys. It's a Kyogre mirror, by the way. I wonder who has the stronger Kyogre set. You know what? I was thinking about leading Snorlax, Munchlax, but no, I'm gonna lead Dondozo, Snorlax, and bring Chien-Pao and Kyogre in the back. See if we can get rid of their Kyogre. Might take a close combat here, but I don't want to waste my Terra just to go down to the water spout, so... might just be sacking Snorlax here. We'll deal. We're on a 2-game winning streak. I'm feeling good. We got some momentum here. Line only goes up at this point. There's no other direction it can go. Oh, Snorlax tanks it! But not that. No. Dondozo takes that pretty well. misses its attack, but here I get in my own Kyogre. And I'm actually going to split my targets this time and see what fortune does for me. That's an unfortunate crit. The Walk-On Berry still saves me, and we get rid of their Kyogre. I guess I had the better set, confirmed. My Kyogre just annihilated theirs. And yeah, I mean, I'll just try to get rid of the Urshifu from here. Can't really do anything about that fake out. Oh, but they don't take the chance to kill Kyogre. And we got the Urshifu. Alright, what do they got in the back? Wo-Chen? No, I'm not afraid of Wo-Chen. Let's try to get rid of the Incineroar. Oh, Leech Seed misses. Imagine missing your attacks. Couldn't be me. Except that one. But this is it. Do you think Wo-Chen can 1v3 this? I don't think so. It's a pretty passive Pokemon. Okay, it gets 1 KO. Okay, okay. It might just 1v3. Well, yeah, I've got my Chien-Pao here with its Sash attack. Let's see, I don't even use my Terra this game. And there's absolutely no need. 3 and 4, baby. 3-game winning streak. Just 2 more to go positive. Let's do it. This person's got a Sand team with Miraidon. I don't know if this is a known team. I can't remember. It seems vaguely familiar. It's a little unfortunate for my Sash Chien-Pao to have to deal with these Sand guys, but I think Ting Lu is in a good spot in the lead. I actually am going to bring Chien-Pao anyway. They might not lead Tyranitar. I also can pivot Kyogre in. Bring Dondozo. Whimsicott Miraidon to start. So let's just double target the Miraidon slot. See what that gets us. For my 2 mighty Treasures of Ruin here. Buffing my special defense and lowering the opponent's physical defense. They must be shaking in their boots to get their Miraidon out of there for the Tyranitar on a balloon. That's actually pretty unfortunate because I can't hit it with the fissure when it has the balloon, and they got me with their Sand play, although they also break their own Whimsicott Sash there. And I'm just going to go right to Kyogre. They can pivot around and win the Weather War if they want, but gotta get this Tyranitar out of here. That balloon is actually a real matchup problem for my team. Ban the air balloon, it's broken. Whimsicott protects. Tyranitar knocks off Kyogre's Berry, which is probably not, well, might have been useful in the Miraidon, although Miraidon's just so strong, it probably wasn't that useful anyway. Unfortunately, I don't get to knock anything out this turn, but I'll try again. Come on, Kyogre. No! If Kyogre goes down, then I just can't win, can I? Well. Alright, well, the dream is dead. Don't go positive. You can just forfeit here. But one more game to play. Let's see how it goes. I can't believe this team got a win at NAIC. Well, I guess if I just won 3 best-of-1 games in a row, there's no reason this can't have won a best-of-3. Obviously, there was never any reason it couldn't, but, you know, the odds aren't great in a best-of-3. But I guess we did just demonstrate how it can happen. Chien-Pao, Kyogre. I'll bring Ting Lu and no. Chien-Pao, Kyogre, and last game we'll bring Snorlax and Munchlax. Based, says the opponent. Unfortunately, this is not my team. I stole it from the NAIC team lists. That's where you go to get the best team. Actually, I'll tell them that. Good. I stole it from the NAIC team lists. Good spot to find teams. Okay. Let's just shear cold and shear. Actually, more worried about the Ogre Pawn. No, I'm not. Let's just sheer cold and sheer cold. Yeah, I am. Let's just sheer cold and sheer cold. Okay, we miss. Get a Horn Leech. Unfortunate. But they do let Kyogre get an attack off. Which also misses. Don't really feel like I'm in a position to switch, so let's just hope we get rid of the Ogerpon here. One that says, yeah. I just stole mine from Aaron Zhang. You get teams from Aaron Zhang, I get teams from almost the bottom of the NAIC standings. We're not the same. It's Terra Psychic Munchlax. I think I prefer the Terra on Snorlax here. But this time I will go for the Urshifu. Okay, and we get Snorlax through this turn alive. We just need some KOs. Come on, Munchlax. No! Come on, Munchlax. Come on, Munchlax. Yes! Oh no, it's sashed. I'll be honest, I didn't even pay any attention to their team sheet. I didn't realize it was sashed. Come on, Munchlax, you can do it. My opponent says, oh no, and then finishes me off. Hey, 6-3, which, I don't know, it's probably about the best of one equivalent of 1-8 at NAIC. So the dream is real. My opponent says GG. Okay. The dream is real. Congrats to the creator of this team. I've certainly had fun using it. My opponent had fun playing against it. They said team gave me a good laugh. So, hey, in the end, what else can we ask for from this game, am I right? And that's why you always steal tournament teams, because you know you're going to find good stuff. Alright, that's it for now. See you next time.